Alright, what's going on, guys? And before this starts, I just wanted to apologize for the way that I sound. I'm not doing so hot, so yeah, I apologize ahead of time. Now, at the time of recording this, I'm not too sure when it'll be uploaded, but at the time of recording this, it is Christmas Eve. So, Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you guys have a very fun Christmas, and I hope you guys, you know, spend a lot of time with family and friends. And yeah, anyways, let's get right into this video. So, this story takes place back when I was in high school. I was a sophomore, I believe. And around this time, I really didn't do much at school, really. Um, yeah, I, yeah, I just really didn't do much. Um, but one thing that I did do was I found myself a girlfriend, and little did I know that would come back and bite me in the ass. So at the time, I didn't know this, but the person that I was with was like universally hated across the entire school. I did not know this at all because no one told me shit. But yeah, she had a lot of enemies. All right, so we're gonna call my ex at the time. We're gonna call her Satan, right? We're gonna call her Satan. This bitch is the devil. Ah. Alright, so this second person, we gonna call her Brittany, cause it's a basic white bitch name. Yeah. Oh no, I've reverted to factory settings. Anywhoosies, so Satan and Brittany absolutely fucking hated each other. That was pretty clear to see. I mean, there were times where, like, we'd be in the hallway, and Brittany would pass us and just, like, stare Satan down. Like, I'm talking, like really like just this go to hell look. It was something else. I tell you what, I wish you guys can just like see the look on her face, but like it was bad. So they absolutely hated each other, but I never really got the context as to why they hated each other so much. Because I never talked to Brittany, and I never really asked my ex, like, yo, why are you guys, like, beefing like fucking crazy? I never really asked those questions. I just kind of left it alone, kind of just stayed in my own lane. Hey guys, I'm back from factory settings. Um, Figured I'd do a little bit of an ad break here and promote my band Ashes of Angst. If there's one thing that I would describe the band as, it would be we like to take genres and bend them over and fuck 'em really, really hard. If you guys want to check out our music, go down to the link in the description below. And thank you for watching the video. But yeah, in school, like you can really tell, like when those two are like in each other's presence, you can like really feel the tension. It's one of those it's awkward, and you can like really feel like, yo, some shit's about to go down. But no, like 99% of the time nothing happens. It just feels really awkward and just like something bad's about to happen. That's about it. But then there's that 1%. That 1% time. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into that right now, actually. So this story takes place around the end of my sophomore year. I'd say around like March or April of my sophomore year in high school. So our school was a bit bigger. We had a lot of kids at that school. So our lunches were set up to where we'd have like two separate lunches. We'd have first lunch and second lunch. The difference is like a half an hour apart from each other. But yeah, they would split it into two. And I believe me and my ex and Brittany all had second lunch, I believe. So we'd be like the last group of kids to get lunch and all that. Oh yeah, let me tell you, having second lunch fucking sucked ass because like some days we'd have like cookies and shit, right? And there's a sign that's like, yo, take one cookie. But of course it's a school full of fucking teenage dirtbags. So of course they'd take like all the fucking cookies and leave none for us. So we're just sitting there like, well, goddamn. Anyways, so during lunchtime, we were hanging out in a different part of the high school, right? Because depending on the lunches, certain buildings in our high school would be kind of like closed for lunch, if that makes sense. It was weird. Our high school wasn't necessarily a high school. It was a full-blown like campus with like a shitload of separate buildings. Um but yeah, so some of the buildings would be open, some of them would be closed. So one of the ones that were open, everybody called V Building, right? So while we were just sitting there waiting, fucking Brittany comes in, right? And Satan, she gets real mad. Satan gets really, really mad. So Brittany walks in, just minding her own business, and my ex just starts fucking screaming at her. She's like, you started these rumors, you did this, you're the reason that I have no friends, which, I mean, like, we all know why you don't have friends. Don't lie to yourself like that. So I'm just kind of there, like, stuck in the middle of all this, right? I'm just sitting there just trying to, like, just have a good time. And these two are just fucking screaming at each other. And I'm just like, well, there ain't much relaxing here. So, considering this was sophomore year, I don't remember all of the like detail, like the really, really like nitty gritty details of like how it started or like what was said to start everything. But like it took like 20-30 seconds for it to like blow up to a point where Brittany had Satan by the hair and just started like beating the fuck out of the back of her head. And it was a fucking sight to see. So like 10-15 seconds later, teachers start coming out and like kids start surrounding all of us, right? Now keep in mind, I'm like sitting against the wall, just like I'm just sitting there against the wall, just watching all this go down. And the teachers and whatnot, I mean, they're like trying to break it up and whatnot. But Brittany will not let go of her hair. Like, this bitch has like gorilla grip on her fucking hair, which is like kind of funny to me. Because like, not even like 5 seconds later, Brittany is just holding a fucking chunk of her hair. And I'm just like, God damn. Now, by this time, our lunch was definitely over, so we all had to go back to class. So I went back to class, everything was quite normal for like the rest of the day, right? Until I got to like my like, I'd say like 7th period, which is like the second to last period. And I see Satan in the hallway. And it looks like she's being escorted to one of the classes with the school cop or whatever the fuck, right? And her face is all sorts of fucked up. And yeah, needless to say, the next like week or so, I didn't see Brittany nor Satan in the hallway. So, chances are they got suspended. Definitely, for, starting a fucking fight. And then I remember I talked to when Satan got back, I talked to her and I was like, so what happened? And she kind of ran through everything, kind of ran through what happened, like her punishment and all that shit. But yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy. Now, I was in no way, like, involved in any of it. I was just, like, watching it happen. Like, I didn't go to Brittany and be like, yeah, Satan's talking mad shit on you, you better go get her. Or, like, I wasn't like, yeah, Satan, Brittany is starting these rumors about how you're pregnant. Yeah, I didn't do any of that. I was just simply a witness. So, yeah, that's one of the first fights that I've ever seen, and it involved my ex and just a person that absolutely despised my ex. I was gonna say my ex's friend, but clearly that's not the case. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, then please leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. Also, linked down in the description below is my band's YouTube channel. You can go check us out. Anyways, it's been Vacant, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out, guys.
I ran a tight ship, it's never my bad. Got a mindset, bitch, I'm on the right track. She got white hips and I got a white back. In hindsight, we make it a fine match. I can make safe shit, but I'm a trendsetter. Hit a target home, bullseye, dead center. Had to get rich like I spent without measure. Got myself a brand new life, got better. Only bad I got time for a ring, so it's not medical, this ain't a coincidence. Got the discipline, I was made for excellence.